bit extra fun over on the main channel today, but we here like we always going to be here. Welcome to Zone Talk Sports, the NFL morning, afternoon, my time of the day edition. We got some news to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys see the headlines today. We got some news. It's looking bad in New York. New York. New York quarterback Sam Darnold has been ruled out indefinitely with mono. The man was kissing all the ladies and caught mono. Now, I don't know if that's true, but he did catch mono. So, Trevor Siemian will be starting Monday night against the Cleveland Browns as Sam Darnold is out with mono. There will be no mono in mono this Monday night. The Jets already lost Quincy Enunwa, starting wide receiver, for the season. Now they could be without Sam Darnold, who has mono. He could be out for a couple of weeks. Okay? Also, Le'Veon Bell will have an MRI today to evaluate his shoulder soreness. So we'll have further updates on that as well. So it looks like Sam Darnold will not be playing. Trevor Siemian, former Denver Broncos, will be the starting quarterback. Also, he played with Minnesota as well. News. He got mono. Washington Redskins running back Darius Geis will be out 6 to 8 weeks. In other NFL news, it appears the Browns banned the wrong fan during the incident that we watched. Remember, we were replaying Logan Ryan, Tennessee Cleveland incident with the fan? Well, it looks like they got the wrong guy. They didn't ban the actual person, the right person. As well, more horrible news, and this guy cannot catch a break ever since he's been in the league. I almost called him San Diego. I had to catch myself. L.A. Chargers tight end Hunter Henry suffered a tibial plateau fracture in his left knee. He has a left fracture. He could miss up to 4 to 6 weeks. There's no official timetable for his given return, and the team will continue to evaluate the injury. This guy cannot. I guess they might have to go get old man Gates again. As well as Coach Lynn expressed concern over wide receiver Mike Williams, who suffered a knee injury late in the fourth quarter against the Colts. He is also week to week with a sore knee. His status for this game Sunday against Detroit is uncertain. So that's 2 weapons already out of the Chargers' offense here. That's not good. That sucks. The Chargers cannot catch a break when it comes to injuries, man, sadly. What other news we have here? I guess people want to know about Antonio Brown, right? Well, we have it right here. Let's hear what Coach Belichick had to say about Antonio Brown. Ready? Here's Bill Belichick.
Situation, both Antonio and his representatives have made statements, so I'm not going to be expanding on any of those. They are what they are. We've looked into the situation. We're taking it very seriously, all the way through the organization. Sure, there are questions, but I'm not going to be in any discussion about that. So we're up.
Bill, were you aware of the lawsuit when you signed Antonio Brown?
I'm not going to be expanding on the statements that have already been given.
Don't you think the fans deserve to hear a little more from you on such a major development that, could impact the team?
Yeah, I just said that.
Don't you think fans deserve to hear a little bit more?
We know more, we'll say more.
Are you preparing to have Antonio Brown in practice today?
Yes.
And are you preparing for him to play on Sunday?
We're taking it one day at a time. Just like we always do.
Are you preparing for the possibility that he could be on the commissioner's exam?
We're preparing for one day at a time.
How much weight would the allegations against him weigh into whether or not you play him on Sunday?
Yeah. I appreciate all the questions, and that's what's been said has been said.
Bill, you brought up Randy Moss yesterday. Do you think that Antonio Brown will require as much attention as Moss did to get him in sync with the team?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know if he'll require more attention?
No?
How difficult or frustrating is it to have a distraction like this right at the beginning of the season when you're...
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that. The rest of it is, we're on that.
You've had bigger distractions before. Are you confident that this is not going to throw you off track at all?
We're working on that. Went through the scouting report, went through the game plan today, and practice from that.
Can you tell us at all what Antonio Brown has said to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with that, okay? Anything else on Miami?
Done with it in what way, sir?
Any other questions?
Can you explain what you mean when you're done with it? I mean, we're just trying to find out if he said anything to you about his position and about the allegations.
Yeah, no, I just answered that question.
Well, actually, you didn't.
Actually, I did.
All right, thanks, everyone. Thank you,
Okay.
Coach.
Yo, if you need a ride or die motherfucker on your side, and you about to do a crime or any of this shit, you better get you a homie like Bill Belichick. You need niggas like Bill Belichick around you when people get put in situations and you don't need nobody to snitch on you, or you need someone to have your back, or how to talk to the media. You need this motherfucker Bill Belichick. He be keeping it gangster. Hey, look, I'm going to play the last part one more time and just listen to him. Look how stern and how he don't care. I'm going to play the last minute one more time. Listen to him. Watch his demeanor. I already told you this.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know if he'll require more attention?
No?
How difficult or frustrating is it to have a distraction like this right at the beginning of the season when you're...
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that. The rest of it is, we're on that.
You've had bigger distractions before. Are you confident that this is not going to throw you off track at all?
We're working on that. Went through the scouting report, went through the game plan today, and practice from that.
Can you tell us at all what Antonio Brown has said to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with that, okay? Anything else on Miami?
Done with it in what way, sir?
Any other questions?
Can you explain what you mean when you're done with it? I mean, we're just trying to find out if he said anything to you about his position and about the allegations.
Yeah, no, I just answered that question.
Well, actually, you didn't.
Actually, I did.
Telling you, boy. And y'all wonder why New England keep winning and keep winning the way they do. Look at their coach. He keeping it gangster. The Bill Belichick need to be the new face for G'd Up, because there's no pressure in him. There's no knocking him off of his focus. He's telling you it's about Miami. And actually, he already told you. Oh, man, this man Bill Belichick is for real. I'm telling you, man. Oh, man, this is gold. But, yeah, let's get ready to not wrap it up, but talk about the Thursday night game, because outside of – hold on one second. Let's see what this is real quick. Girlfriend of Browns defensive end Chris Smith was killed Wednesday morning on a highway in Cleveland, the team announced. Smith had pulled over after his vehicle, a 2019 Lamborghini in which Cordero was a passenger, had a tire malfunction and hit a median. According to the team, Cordero exited the vehicle and was standing on the road shoulder when a car oh, no, she didn't get hit like that. No. When a car driven by a 47-year-old woman smashed into the passenger side of Smith's car. According to police, Cordero was transported to the Fairview Hospital and pronounced dead. Man, that sucks. Police said the other driver admitted to drinking. No charges have been filed. See, we did we just not speak about this? When you got old idiots running around on YouTube drinking and driving, looking to perform for the YouTube audience. And now this young 26-year-old girl lost her life because some dumb woman sitting around drinking and driving. Boy, I'm telling you, that's sad. Condolences to her family and her loved ones. Let's see what else there is here. There's not a lot in football news as far right now, by the looks of things, but we will talk about tonight's game. Vikings did end up placing. Let's go to the roundup real quick. Injury roundup. Vikings did place wide receiver Josh Doxson on injury reserve. The Miami Dolphins welcome back defensive end Tank Carradine. Come on, move out my way. Move out my way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's literally no football moves today. I'm looking at them. That's the round. The roundup is literally those two that I just said. That's much it. So tonight's game we have the Carolina. We have Adrian Peterson's back in the starting lineup. We talked about that yesterday. We have the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes. Right, Kevin Hart, another example, right. You said music producer LaShawn Daniels, a country singer, died. That his daughter died in an accident. See, that's crazy, man. But yeah, you know what, though, Dirty Larry? I wouldn't say light work here. I'm going to tell you why. Divisional games can be finicky. Very finicky. And where it seems like even the bummest of them all like to come out and play tough in the divisional game. So I'm expecting Carolina to win this game, but it might not come as easy as we think because Winston had a horrible game last week, right? He's going to try to make up for this game and do really, really bad the next game. So he may do okay this game. I would watch out for a sneaky, like Cam has to be careful because Jameis is going to be a little bit more careful. And if Tampa Bay plays a little bit better, they could actually sneak this win out. So I wouldn't go into thinking the Carolina just wins this game on a short week, right? You know how short week games are. It's a divisional game. Both teams are really familiar with each other. So, yeah, anything can happen here. You know what I mean? I'm still going with the Panthers, though. I'm still going with the Panthers. Panthers should win this. McCaffrey, I would hope, goes off in this game. Tampa Bay's weak. There's no excuse. But, you know, your boy Cam Newton sometimes likes to throw interceptions. And when the interceptions and turnovers happen, then that's not good for the football team. So, you know, got to keep it together in Carolina. But I'm going to predict a win for Carolina under 3. I think Carolina wins a game. They should anyways. And it'll be a close game under 3. Yeah. For fantasy purposes tonight, if I'm going to claim any heads, I'm going to look at the Carolina wide receivers the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receivers tonight between Mike Evans. We know he had a horrible week last week, but he'll shake it off. You have him and you have Chris Goodwin. Carolina doesn't have a great secondary, so that's why I said don't just sleep on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they also have O.J. Howard and Cameron Brate. That's what I'm saying. He got weapons over there. It's just your boy Jameis Jameis is like this. He sucks real bad one game. Then he'll make up for it one game and play all right the way you go, oh, well, maybe we don't want to get rid of him. But then he'll come out and play 3 bad games in a row after that. Then he'll come back, win another game. Then he'll go back and lose 3 or 4 other games. He's just one of those guys. But I would look for fantasy, like I said, Chris Goodwin, Mike Evans. I'm not really looking at the running backs for Tampa Bay against Carolina. Carolina's better against the run. Their coach is a defensive-minded coach, especially up front. So I'm not really interested in the running backs for Tampa Bay. For Carolina, I'm all about Christian McCaffrey. I don't know about Cam yet. I'm still not sure. You make that choice. It's your choice. But I'm all over Christian McCaffrey. Wide receivers. Who's their core again? Curtis Samuel. And I know I'm forgetting the other guy off the top of my head. Let me look at the team real quick. Give me a quick second. I don't want to be wrong. I know it's saying, DJ Moore. Don't have to look at the team. It's DJ Moore. If I'm going for anybody for Carolina, I'm going Moore, and I'm going Christian McCaffrey on offense. So those would be my fantasy picks for tonight. If I had to pick anybody, most definitely. Carolina lost last week, if I'm correct, right? Yeah, they did, to the Rams. Tampa Bay lost last week. So both teams are looking for a W. So I'm definitely going to pick Carolina. I think their coach will have them more prepared than Bruce Arians in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's a mess. I just said, don't be surprised if they win. But I'm going with Carolina here, 1-1. They should definitely win this. I doubt Tampa Bay has anybody who could stop Christian McCaffrey. Oh, and I forgot about this. Gerald McCoy's facing his old team tonight. I forgot. Gerald McCoy, longtime Tampa Bay Buccaneer, signed with the Carolina Panthers this offseason. So this is his first game against his former team. He might be trying to get right against his former team. So I'm definitely going with the Carolina Panthers. They got some extra motivation tonight. So, yeah, I like that pickup even more. Let me see where we're at here. Yeah, the Bucs lost too. Yeah, both teams are going to go out and go fight for a win. That's why I said it will be a close game, but Carolina should get on top of here. On top of that one there. If they go 0-2 losing to the Bucs at home, yeah, they're going to have to do something here. Let me double check, make sure there's no more news before we get out of here. Because there's not a lot to talk about today. Because we're not making our picks today. That'll be Saturday. Our Sunday picks. So don't worry about that. We'll be back for Saturday for that. I got to decide, too, because I got to go to the buffet and I'm going bowling, too. So I got, that's why I said, in my schedule, I may not be on as much as you guys will see in 2-3 weeks because I got family visiting. But once we get out of this family visiting, we're going to be on a lot. A lot. For the most part, anyways. Yeah, I don't see nothing here in the news. In the news. Dante Moncrief said that was his worst game ever against New England. He only caught 3 passes for 7 yards. You damn right. You damn right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for news. Let's see if there's any basketball news before we roll out. Before we get out of here. Any basketball? Oh. Guess who's back in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen? They must have liked what he was doing in the Big Three. Guess who is back at the age 38 in the NBA? What up, Score? What up with you, brother? Yeah, I see that Borderlands dropping, man. There's too many games dropping, bro. I can't keep up. Priorities. I got to get Madden. I got to get 2K. Then I got to get WWE 2K. I got to get this board. There's so many games. And they're making these video games 150, bruh. You know I got to cha. Wait for the sale to drop. Then I go, okay, we good. 150? Especially for games I don't play. It's not like I play the game all day, every day. Because let me get back to what I just said about basketball real quick. The Detroit Pistons agreed to a deal with former All-Star Joe Johnson. He led he led the triplets in the Big Three to a championship this season, and he was ready to get back into action. Joe Johnson signed with the Detroit Pistons. He did a workout earlier this month with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets. See, they're going to try to replace Joe Johnson for Kevin Durant in Brooklyn. At least Joe Johnson can help, if healthy, facilitate. I'm not talking about scoring here. Joe Johnson's 38 years old. But I think facilitate The Rock when you have a guy, because now we know Blake Griffin can shoot threes, right? And handle the rock. You got your boy Andrew, Andre Drummond down low. So now you have Joe Johnson who can sit up at the top of the key like a Ron Harper would and facilitate while you let Blake do the work and let Drummond do the big man work. I think it's a smart move if he's healthy. Well, yeah, the NBA is a guard league now, bro. I looked at the draft. I was actually re-looking at it again yesterday. And I looked at the draft compared to many years. Remember you would see this fucking center, Flashlish all over the fucking league. Second round, first round, they were just picking up centers because they're 7 feet tall. Go look at this year's draft. Guard. Guards all over, especially the second round. Guards. Because it's now becoming a shooting guard league where the guards are now the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward guard. The small forward is now the power forward, and the power forward is now the center. The center only comes in the game for rebounds and foul a little bit, blocks and shit. The center has been phased out. Yeah, they got Derrick Rose as well. Detroit could be all right. Because they got Derrick Rose who can still score, take it to the hoop. So they have their slash scorer. Blake can do both. Blake can slash, score, and shoot. They got Drummond down low. I mean, he's not a back to a basket guy, but Drummond's good. And then you add a Joe Johnson who can facilitate the floor. They can run they can have a good little run on the East Coast where the East Coast is wide open right now. The East Coast is going to be fun this year. I think the NBA will be fun this year. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun again to watch Golden State without Durant and just watching the Splash Brothers and Green get back to, well, we can't just say them because they got old boy now. The fucking young guy from Brooklyn. Goddamn, I'm forgetting his name. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm almost done. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap up in a second. Yeah, the young guy from oh man, it's fucking with me. What's the goddamn young boy from who used to play with Brooklyn? That's now in Golden State. I hate that, man. His name's literally sitting right there on my tongue. But yeah, I want to see Golden State now without the KD, and I want to see Houston with Harden and Westbrook. Like the NBA seems a little bit more exciting. By the way, I also didn't announce my little cousin Lindell signed with Minnesota. He signed a contract with no, not Nick Young, bro. My cousin Lindell signed with the Minnesota Timberwolves. But come on, bro. Nick Young ain't an all-star. The young guy to play with the Nets. Oh man. It's fucking with me. Because I know his name. I hate that shit. Now I got to go look because it's fucking with me. D'Angelo Russell. That's his name. D'Angelo Russell. God damn. And hold out one sec. Let me read this report. Counterfeit NBA ring seized at airport. Los Angeles, 28. Oh, shit. This is 28 counterfeit rings. 28 counterfeit NBA championship rings have been seized at federal authorities at Los Angeles International Airport. U.S. Customs and Border Protection says Wednesday that the rings were in a wooden box shipped from China with the final destination in Arizona. Investigators suspect the intent was to sell the phony rings as a collection. Inspectors confirmed the rings were fake and in violation of trademarks for NBA and several teams, including the Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors, and the San Antonio Spurs. No arrests were immediately announced. Officials say the rings were real. No. Officials say if the rings were real, the collection could be worth $550,000. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, let me wrap this up. We got our good, D'Angelo Russell. Let me wrap it up. We got a good 20, 25 minutes in. This has been your NFL sports update with a little bit of extra sports when we get it in. We'll try to give you more updates as we get them. All right. I know I'm going to be busy running around a bit, so your updates may come a little bit later. But thank you guys for your time. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to make sure you're being notified when we're live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that share button to share me with your friends. Don't treat me lonely. All right, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and we will be back. Again, remember, we're going with the Carolina Panthers tonight over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a close game. We will be back tomorrow for more updates, as well as Saturday to do the update. We have Clash of the Champions, Night of the Champions, whatever WWE is calling it, Sunday. So we have that as well. And we will see you again. Thank you guys for your time. Again, thank you, Dirty Larry. I definitely will. Enjoy the rest of your day. If we're not updating you here, we will be updating you over on Zone Talks Live about celebrity news and other events that go on around the world, as well as check out our gaming channel for gaming. We'll see you later. Peace, love, Zone out.